The United Nations warns that at least 47 million people in 81 countries could be on the brink of famine. That's because of a chain reaction caused by conflict, disease outbreaks, rising prices, and harm to the natural world. Food security at a time like now can be a matter of life.
Please give a warm welcome for James Chau.
I'm James Chau, host of the China Current, with a glimpse into tomorrow's world and stories about the human experience everywhere. For years, grain production in China has been stable and abundant, meeting demand from 1.4 billion people. In 2021, the grain harvest was up 2%, with a total 683 million tons. Throughout history, the Chinese people have too often gone hungry, but they've used the pain of this first-hand experience to solve their food problem once and for all. The self-sufficiency rate, especially for wheat and rice, is 98% year-round. If you include corn, the rate was 96% in 2021, while grain reserves in that year achieved 18% of annual consumption. China's grain inventories are at historic highs, especially for wheat and rice, which account for over 70% of total stocks. Wheat stocks continue to grow, enough for 1.5 years. But how are large quantities of rice, grain and cereals safely stored? What does a grain store look like? And how are modern grain warehouses managed? These rows of huge white cottages are the warehouses of today. Currently, the main type of grain warehouse in China looks like this, either large or shallow and round in inland areas. The third type of vertical silo is mainly found in coastal provinces. This is the Beijing Shunyi warehouse that belongs to the Central Reserve. It's spread across 32 tall cottages and 8 steel silos with a shared capacity of 300,000 tons. The grain you find here guarantees access and supply of food in the nation's capital. From the purchasing stage to the storage of grain, there's a standardized and unified journey. By using the Internet Plus acquisition model and the grain sales reservation app, farmers can quickly sell their goods using their cell phone and without waiting in line. Even if they have to wait for customers, their warehouses function like large refrigerators, with cool air circling through the interior. More than 300 temperature points are positioned in large warehouses, which alert the farmers to any change in the climate inside. The technology here primarily employs the cold air in winter, using this for ventilation and storage. The circulation generated during the summer helps push down temperatures so that the average is below 20 degrees Celsius throughout the year. Long-term low temperatures slow down the aging process while guaranteeing the freshness of the grains being stored. In addition, real-time monitoring of local conditions are not taken lightly. Each facility is equipped with a full range of monitoring systems with high-definition cameras that can zoom in up to 23 times. China accounts for about 7.7% of the world's arable land and ranks 4th in the world with 1.4 billion mu of arable land. But due to its huge population, its per capita share is relatively low. Yet the outcome is this: less than 10% of the world's arable land is being used each day to support 22% of global humanity. That's one story in China today, and I can't wait to tell you another. I'm James Chau, host of the China Current, bringing you on a journey of emotions.